English Clark, and this is Avis, and today I wanna I wanna talk about the serious issue that occurred nowadays. Okay, it's about the Atlanta attack. Okay, so the following is some event introduction. On March 16th, a 21-year-old white man went on a rampage at three spots in the Atlanta area, killing 8 people. Um, these brazen shootings, unfortunately, 6 women of Asian descent were among the top. Immediately, the event caused a considerable outrage and fear in the Asian American community. To then, I think, it's definitely an unutterable tragedy. On Wednesday, according to the police authorities, the suspect claimed that he had a sexual addiction and had carried out the shootings at the massage parlors to eliminate his temptation. He also told the police that he had frequented massage parlors in the past and may have launched the attack and been lynched now as a form of vengeance. Alright, so till now, uh, you might think of it just as a common event that happened in the United States because of its allowance to the gun process if it hasn't been reported so broadly. But yeah, it actually did. So what did it stir the outrage on the internet and social media? I think it may be the word of the police. To my freaking surprise, the police affirmed that the suspect did not based on racism or discrimination. Okay, fine. That is accepted, cause the evidence is not that clear. But the following is out of is very beyond my imagination. The police said that. The police affirmed that he is just having a bad day. He's just having better, so he did it. That is wouldn't that shouldn't be like that, cause he's just having a bad day, so we should let him take a break, or just walk it off. No. All right, so it's it's about why he committed the crimes, which were 8 counts of murder and 1 count of aggravated assault in the connection with the shootings. Okay, so the outline of the event approximately ends here. So now we talk about the discrimination. According to the NBC report last year, hate crime cases against the Asian American were up to 3,800, and 68% of them were Asian women. So, in fact, in the past, or even now, hate crime was difficult to be convicted because the definition of it is very clear. At the federal level, a crime motivated by bias against the race, color, religion, national origin, or sexual orientation, gender, or gender identity, or disability. Perhaps you have the question now, since its definition is quite clear like that. Why is it still too hard to be convicted? So in the past, the New York Times has written an essay to point out that proving a case as an hate crime was difficult because the motivation is also uneasy to be defined unless the culprit wrote down something like China virus or go back to your China or a yellow fever or even Kung flu. Yep, the Trump virus. The Trump have said China virus. Okay, so otherwise, the violence, assault, robbery, even killing or shootings, if you don't shout the biased word, it can't be convicted as hate crime, or more adequately say, it is very hard. Uh, Now that Asian American is one of the parts of American, when it comes to Asian American grief, do Americans wanna know or wanna care about that? These past few weeks, it seems as if Americans have opened a kind of knowing, as I saw a larger number of reports and news showing up on my YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and I started to go on the internet and searching all the pertaining press releases and making this video. When I saw lots of recent incidents of anti-Asian violence unfold in the news, a torrent of senses of recognition and sympathy started to pop up in my mind. But I also experienced something weird akin to relief. Maybe now people will start to respond to anti-American violence with the same urgency they apply to other kinds of racism. Okay, so now from another aspect of it, um, is it indeed what it takes that predicates recognition on price of visible harm? In my opinion, racial justice is often accosted in arcane moralistic terms rather than understood as an ethical given democratic participation. From the comments below the YouTube video pertaining to the Atlanta attack over Asian American, some people were talking about the motivation of him. I mean, the suspect, Mr. Long. Yeah, Mr. Long. I think Mr. Long will have a long journey in jail. Yeah, sorry, whatever is a joke. My personal point of view also won't be one-sided before more concrete evidence shows up. It is also the lessons they are learned from Sherlock Holmes. Was it truly racially motivated? And what about the other two non-Asian people? Or is this shooting case it's just so stunning that it just right on time? I mean the breadth of racism, like Black Lives Matter. So now we may have Yellow Lives Matter. No. Never be cursory to give a conclusion when it comes to light. Okay, so this is today's video and yeah, this is a serious issue. Okay, so feel free to share with me below this video or discussing with me at school or even at cafe. Alright, so see you guys next week. This is Elvis. See ya.